look at the top headlines first. UPSC releases final result 2023 today. 4 successful candidates from Manipur. MPCC questions silence of central and Manipur government on Manipur violence. And curfew relaxed in Imphal for 10 hours. Hello and good evening. Welcome to ELITETV Primetime English News at 6. I'm Utpala. Before giving you the news, we request you to follow the SOP given by the government. Wear face masks when out in public, wash hands regularly and maintain a minimum distance of 6 feet between one person and another. ELITETV also requests you to get vaccinated in time to protect ourselves from this virus and play your part in the fight against COVID-19. Now the news in detail. Union Public Service Commission UPSC has released the UPSC final result 2023 for UPSC CSC 2022 exam on 23rd May 2023 at 2 p.m. on its official website, that is https://www.upsc.gov.in/UPSC has also released the topper's name along with UPSC 2022 final result. The candidates who appeared for the online exam can now download UPSC 2022 final result PDF and check their names and roll numbers in the selected candidates. 933 candidates have been finally shortlisted and 178 candidates are under the reserve list for Indian Administrative Service, Indian Foreign Service, Indian Police Service and Central Services, Group A and Group B posts. The top 4 positions are grabbed by girls this year. Ishita Kishore has bagged AIR 1 in UPSC CSE result 2023, while Garima Lohia and Uma Harati stood 2nd and 3rd respectively. This is the 2nd year in a row when female candidates secured the top 3 positions in one of India's most prestigious examinations. 4 candidates from Manipur and 4 candidates from Nagaland are among the successful candidates. From Manipur, 2 of the candidates are Meiteis and the other 2 are Cookies. Their serial numbers are 83, 619, 704 and 915. Serial number 83 is Arvind Hanglem from Singjumai. The UPSC CSE is considered one of the toughest exams in the country, and the success of the candidates in this exam is a testament to their hard work, dedication and perseverance. The candidates who cleared this exam are selected for serving the nation in various capacities and are responsible for shaping the policies and programs of the country. At around 9 a.m. this morning, a confrontation between the Indian Army and the PLA, an armed wing of RPF, took place at Lairam Phungka of Kamjong district. Use of bombs and heavy firing were reported in the confrontation. There were no reports of casualty. The silence of the Manipur government as well as the central government with regard to the violent communal clash that started on May 3rd is highly condemnable. This statement was made at a press meet held at the Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee office at BT Road. Working President K.H. Devabrata, MPCC Vice President Harishwar Goswami and other members attended the press meet. The innocent common people are bearing the brunt of this violent communal clash, and the indifference of the state government to the situation is shameful, stated K.H. Devabrata. He further stated that with the advent of the monsoon season, several waterborne diseases may break out and questioned as to who will take the responsibility of the people living in the relief camps.
Being a responsible opposition, 1.2% of the population, the budget 5% 4% 10% hidden situation, including different internal disturbance, control the changwa chorosto. Madusu, under the budget, say, Lloyd and Lepaga, Adum percentage, 10% sufficient or again in a color. suggestion ni ko ado special session ko raga dum to bu siya government na decision am lo raga to bu dale ba na appreciate to ni mai na tham jai ekoi ge essential commodities hojik pusala pude am wari sector se ekoi ge maruena kena se tupul impal gi lambi si ata idi am phare jirba impal si am smooth ore na ngasi transport organization sing dai koina phangba report ayu ta dum phange aduga maruena tupul impal si lambi am phatak aduna kena si hana hoji kena de Guwahati impal gi carrying charge essential commodities ki 6 to 7 rupees maina per kg lowi hoji ti jirba de impal yo da 7 rupees demand to 6 rupees demand to transporter sing na maram de lambi de level risks mayam duga lambi phatabaga maruena jiri sector se da do Kangpokpi sector se Kangpokpi sector se miscreant sing na habitai thingdra leibasi su poirabasi sarkar sina su poibasi essential commodities pusan basi mamang de leiba sarkar amadana congress ki sarkar su atoba sarkar su asu yam na kuina chang base amta yaudi.
On the other hand, Vice President of MPCC Harishwar Goswami claimed that after the BJP came into power, the integrity of Manipur is at stake. He further stated that the MPCC highly condemns the fact that it's been 20 days since the ethnic clash broke out, and so far the government has not taken any concrete steps to bring back normalcy and peace in the state. He questioned whether this was a ploy to start a civil war in the state.
Kunni asida curfew khara relax tok sin gi wana tana curfew adum chalairi loina na akoi internet broadband adumak thingi aduga people sing je fear psychosis amada yamna ngai ba di handaki chidai da imphal ge mayon da leiba uri pok changomon wangkhai de ho koda khoi leiba sibok ta akoi ge akiba miyam gi wakhal da akiba kai to kada ge heb gi wakhal miyam da pongnari aduga haiba sing asina tapodi normalcy se hanjandri haibani haugiga si kharif crop ki lawsing unama matam moiba aduga angangi education gi parikha haidong na pagi matam moiba loina na health ki amasung trade na commerce ki hirom khuding makta yang lawnga changhan ga do matam sidai da koi khuding mak thabak chu ga da nong ga da posok puthok ga da khuding ma asi hujik kai tok le ge da kai tong horen na kari thokani hayeng na kari thokani kai thoga ba highway gi wakhal ma da koi si lahel ba se ngasi pali ba sarkar asinani haidana ayat ki thamjaningi aduga mathangda हाइरिबा सिंग असिगी थुगलिबा सिगी निमित कुन्नी असि भारत की सिपाही क्या आर्मी पैरामिलिटरी अते इते सिक्योरिटी फोर्सेस क्या लाखरे बसे कोई लोइना मखंगब तारब उरब ngaktani asuk yangraba sina pikraba 22,300 something tak leiba square kilometer ki jaga sida leiba pikraba 2,000 kilometers amki valley ki jaga asigi akoiba peripheral area sibo goda makoina ningthina ngakpa ngamdaba thadokpa se masigi hidden agenda kari no sini hangjaningi wafam.
In a press release, World Meitei Council WMC of Assam State Unit called for the following points pertaining to the ongoing conflicts between Meitei and Chinkoki people in Manipur. 1. Government of India should consider these 3 points: agenda to resolve the conflict between Meitei and immigrant Chinkoki people. Meitei needs constitutional protection as provided in ST provision, implement an NRC in Manipur at the earliest, protect indigenous people against the atrocities meted out by the immigrants in Manipur. The leaders in meeting jointly condemned the following 3 points: the destruction of Meitei ancient temples, the demand for separate administration by the 10 Kuki MLAs, inaction to abrogate sue by the government of India with the immigrant Kuki militant. Mizoram CM should not interfere in the internal affairs of Manipur. Stop playing politics of the present conflict in Manipur by the political parties. Request media houses not to portray victims as perpetrators. In the fresh violence that broke out yesterday at New Chakon in Imphal East District, 5 fire service personnel were beaten up by the Jat regiment. A sit-in protest was organized at the fire service headquarters near Polo Ground to condemn the act. Fire service sub-officer Salam Jiban expressed disapproval of the incident and urged that the involved personnel be suspended and appropriate action taken against them or they will stop service. He further said that if they treat people in uniform in this manner, how will they treat the civilians?
ꯁꯤꯅ ꯃꯨꯚ ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯄꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯁꯦ ꯈꯤꯇꯪ ꯊꯩꯗꯣꯛꯑꯒ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯁꯤꯇꯤ ꯀꯟꯚꯦꯟꯁꯟꯒꯤ ꯃꯃꯥꯡꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯁꯦ ꯂꯩꯕꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯂꯩꯀꯥꯟꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯁꯦ ꯉꯥꯛꯇꯪ ꯂꯩꯔꯒ ꯅꯣꯡꯃꯩ ꯀꯥꯞꯊꯣꯔꯛꯑꯦ ꯅꯣꯡꯃꯩ ꯔꯥꯎꯟ 3-4 ꯀꯥꯞꯊꯣꯔꯛꯄꯗꯒꯤꯗꯤ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯦ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯖꯥ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯦ ꯂꯣꯏ ꯍꯧꯊꯥ ꯆꯦꯟꯅꯔꯦ ꯆꯦꯟꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯁꯦ ꯈꯥꯝꯃꯒ ꯂꯩꯔꯒ ꯋꯥꯔꯤꯁꯦ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯉꯩꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ JAT ꯀꯥꯡꯕꯨ ꯖꯥꯠꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ 16 ꯖꯥꯠꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯂꯥꯛꯑꯒ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯦ ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯔꯅ ꯅꯣꯏ ꯃꯩ ꯆꯥꯛꯄ ꯆꯪꯁꯤꯜꯂꯨꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯅꯣꯏ ꯍꯥꯟꯅ ꯃꯥꯡ ꯊꯥꯔꯣ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯆꯪꯁꯤꯜꯂꯛꯑꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏ ꯀꯥꯟꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯣꯏꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯉꯥꯡꯕꯁꯦ ꯁꯨꯛꯇꯥ ꯇꯥꯗꯒꯦ ꯍꯦꯛꯇ ꯆꯩꯅ ꯀꯟꯊꯔꯛꯄꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯉꯥꯁꯦ ꯁꯣꯏ ꯑꯣꯐꯤꯁꯥꯔ ꯑꯃꯅꯦ ꯂꯤꯗꯤꯡ ꯐꯥꯏꯌꯔ ꯁꯕ ꯑꯣꯐꯤꯁꯥꯔ ꯑꯃꯅꯦ ꯂꯤꯗꯤꯡ ꯐꯥꯏꯌꯔꯃꯦꯟ ꯑꯃꯅꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯗ꯭ꯔꯥꯏꯚꯔ ꯁꯦꯕꯥꯏ ꯑꯅꯤꯒ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯊꯤꯅ ꯁꯣꯏꯑꯦ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯍꯣꯁꯄꯤꯇꯥꯜꯗ ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯂꯥꯛꯑꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯅ ꯐꯨꯊꯔꯛꯄꯁꯦ ꯌꯨꯅꯤꯐꯣꯔꯝ ꯃꯁꯦꯟꯐꯥꯎꯕꯗ ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯁꯤꯅꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁꯤꯚꯤꯜꯁꯤꯡꯗꯗꯤ ꯀꯩ ꯁꯥꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯁꯦꯟꯃꯛꯇ ꯃꯦꯗꯤꯌꯥ ꯀꯥꯡꯕꯨꯐꯥꯎꯗ ꯁꯣꯛꯅ ꯐꯨꯔꯛꯄ ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯉꯔꯥꯡꯁꯦ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯈꯤꯗꯦꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯁꯦꯟ ꯅꯨꯡꯁꯤꯅꯅ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯀꯥꯡꯕꯨꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯏꯔꯥꯡ ꯑꯃ ꯁꯥꯒꯠꯂꯦ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣই ꯅꯣꯡꯃꯩ ꯄꯥꯏꯗꯕꯒꯤ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯕ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯌꯨꯅꯤꯐꯣꯔꯝ ꯁꯦꯠꯄꯁꯤ ꯎꯁꯤꯠꯇꯤꯕ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯑꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯠ ꯐꯣꯔꯁꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯕꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯇꯦꯕ
Meanwhile, Jat Major Surchandra came and met Fire Service Joint Secretary Laishram Nabachandra to clear the misunderstandings and assured that appropriate action will be taken against the said personnel.
Higher authority na moi lobam action do garang dagi moi action lokal lewa aduna adu lai kan da koi na hu me am gidam ta seva da lai ba koi na kai ngo mai sa kan mai sa kwai jim to yam na within the response time koi yau da ya pon ti sei da koi na mu adu ge agen ka le na da koi da mu aran ba do bazaar me am na koi da nan no no aduna mo koi da koi director sa na su madu gi aching ba mai commitment no koi da pire adagi regiment gi su mo koi na piram ni na ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯈꯣꯡꯐꯝꯁꯦ ꯈꯤꯇꯪ ꯍꯟꯗꯣꯛꯁꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯃꯈꯥ ꯇꯥꯔꯛꯄꯗ ꯀꯩꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯁꯦꯁ ꯑꯃ ꯌꯥꯎꯗꯣꯏꯅꯤ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯍꯦꯛꯇ ꯑꯦꯛꯁꯟ ꯂꯧꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯦ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯌꯥꯕ ꯅꯠꯇꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯇꯧꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗꯗꯤ ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯇ꯭ꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯗꯨꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯀꯩ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯌꯥꯒꯦꯗꯣ
ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯅ ꯉꯁꯤꯐꯥꯎ ꯉꯔꯥꯡꯐꯥꯎ ꯃꯅꯨꯡꯗ ꯂꯥꯛꯀꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯦ ꯂꯥꯛꯇꯦ ꯆꯥ ꯑꯃ ꯊꯛꯃꯤꯟꯅꯔꯒ ꯋꯥꯔꯤ ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯖꯦꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯃꯃꯥꯡꯗ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯂꯥꯛꯇ꯭ꯔꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯁꯨ ꯀꯩꯝꯇ ꯑꯦꯛꯁꯟ ꯂꯧꯕꯤꯔꯛꯇ꯭ꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯇꯧꯐꯝ ꯊꯣꯛꯄꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯩ ꯆꯥꯛ ꯆꯠꯂꯨꯔꯒ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯂꯩꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯆꯦꯜꯂꯛꯀꯗ꯭ꯔꯕ ꯑꯃꯨꯛꯁꯨ ꯐꯨꯔꯛ ꯇꯥꯔꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯇꯣꯞꯄ ꯄꯦꯔꯥꯃꯤꯂꯤꯇꯔꯤ ꯄꯣꯁ ꯑꯃꯅ ꯐꯨꯔꯛ ꯇꯥꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯀꯔꯤ ꯇꯧꯒꯗꯒꯦꯕ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯃꯇꯝꯗꯣ ꯄꯤꯕꯤꯔꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯑꯗꯨꯐꯥꯎꯒꯤ ꯃꯅꯨꯡꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯆꯠꯂꯅꯤ
ꯁꯤꯚꯤꯂꯤꯌꯟꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯐꯥꯌꯔ ꯁꯥꯔꯚꯤꯁꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯐꯨꯗꯠꯂꯣ ꯀꯩꯁꯨ ꯀꯥꯏꯗꯕꯅꯤ ꯃꯣꯏꯗꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯤ ꯁꯦꯅꯔ ꯉꯔꯥꯡ ꯑꯩꯉꯣꯟꯗ ꯐꯣꯟ 3-4ꯔꯛ ꯂꯥꯛꯑꯦꯕ ꯅꯣꯏ ꯐꯥꯌꯔ ꯁꯥꯔꯚꯤꯁ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯇꯣꯜꯂꯤ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯑꯗꯥ ꯇꯧꯋꯦꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯌꯦꯕ ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯀꯣꯏꯇꯥꯟ ꯇꯥꯟꯅꯔꯒ ꯁꯤꯇꯤ ꯀꯃꯤꯁꯟ ꯃꯃꯥꯡꯗ ꯀꯣꯏꯇꯥꯟ ꯊꯧꯕꯥꯜꯗꯩ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯂꯥꯛꯆꯕꯅꯤ
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗ ꯐꯨꯔꯝꯃꯤꯕ ꯀ꯭ꯔꯨ ꯏꯟꯆꯥꯔꯖꯇꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯃꯤꯡ ꯃꯊꯥꯁꯨ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯤꯔꯝꯃꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯥꯅ ꯀꯩꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯃꯊꯪ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯇꯧꯔꯛ ꯇꯥꯔꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯦꯛꯁꯟ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯇꯧꯕ
ꯃꯊꯪ ꯑꯩ ꯅꯉꯣꯟꯗ ꯑꯦꯁꯨꯔꯦꯟꯁ ꯄꯤꯔꯤꯗꯤ ꯃꯊꯪꯗꯤ ꯀꯔꯤꯝ ꯊꯣꯛꯄ ꯇꯥꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯑꯩ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯛꯀꯦ ꯋꯤ ꯑꯥꯔ ꯐꯨꯜꯂꯤ ꯔꯦꯁꯄꯦꯛꯇꯦꯕꯜ
ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯈꯤꯇꯪ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯇꯦꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯋꯥꯅꯤꯗ ꯁꯥꯔ
ꯐꯨꯕꯒꯤ ꯃꯔꯝꯁꯤꯁꯨ ꯁꯥꯔ
Accusing the center of keeping silent for so long, the cookies during a sit-in protest held at Kangpokpi yesterday sought immediate intervention to address their grievances amid the present crisis. Thousands of cookies, mostly women, congregated at Brig M. Thomas Ground holding banners and placards that read, "No forceful peace, don't bulldoze public sentiment, why is the central government still silent, and why our people are getting killed, our houses and churches burned. What about Arambay Tengol? What about Meitei Lipun? Declare Arambay Tengol and Meitei Lipun as an outlawed organization. Past is not past, gone is not gone. Down, down, Birain. Cries and miseries of the tribal cookies remain unheard. We demand the immediate intervention of the central government, etc. The sit-in protest organized by the Committee on Tribals Unity, Sadar Hills, was also joined by the internally displaced persons shifted to Kangpokpi district. Jahaunlun Haukip, convener of Media Cell's Committee on Tribals Unity, Sadar Hills, said the center has been silent on the issue and asked why the central government has not removed the chief minister even after he admitted his government's failure over the present crisis. He also asked why the Arambay Tengol and the Meitei Lipun have not been declared as outlaws even after they confiscated more than 4,000 government weapons. We would like to make it firm and clear that there would be no peace and harmony unless we are separated from the valley, as it is crystal clear that we can no longer live together with the valley people as we have lost faith on this government, as well as upon our neighboring Meitei community, he said. He further urged the central government to initiate legal action against Chief Minister N. Biren Singh for allegedly terming the Cookies as illegal immigrants and foreigners. Haukip also urged the central government to immediately intervene for separation of the Cookie from the valley if it is really interested in bringing normalcy and peace between the two communities. Under the initiative of Hairok Assembly Constituency, MLA Dr. Thokchom Radhesham, textbooks, notebooks, stationery and toys were distributed to displaced students of class 1 to 12 taking shelter at the Peace Relief Committee, Hairok. In this event, family members of Dr. Radhesham along with ZEO Zone 3, Thawal, DIN Rajain, Hairok Higher Secondary School Principal Thokchom Nimai, Peace and Relief Committee Hairok President Thokchom Chorojit, Member Taurangbam Kala and father of the MLA, Thokchom Iwochowa, donated to the cause. In the donation camp, DIN Rajain stated that the recent violent communal clash has resulted in the displacement of thousands of people and students have been badly affected and they are unable to go to school. Meanwhile, Hairok Assembly Constituency MLA Dr. Thokchom Radhesham also said that this donation camp, where books, stationery and toys were distributed at Hairok Higher Secondary School, is worth appreciating.
Class 1 dagina 12 paugi manung driver sata sing sida koina khogi respected director education SK direction makhada angang jing sida teaching materials aduga sports ki materials sing adudagi te khogi khogi angang jing sida khogi magi tangai phadaba khogi game sida lai bamatam sida Lem the Lady Data, Makoi, Dialysis, Tamatin, Winana Hydra, textbooks, exercise book, sports material, pencil, column, Simba, Bijabani, the Masida, whenever MLA, family sing Pagi, Pamung Koi, Manam, passing, judging Yauraga, when so Matin Masu, Pambiratana, Nasi, Koi, Papamasida, Lady inmate Singzigi, Masama Sujing, Sata Sata Jingsideda, Koi, Hangam Matin, practicing learning materials in Koi Kusinaza.
MLA R.K. Imo Singh along with Kunjukishore Keba, Abdul Nasir, Usham Deben, Arun Thangjam and local MLA Shanti visited the relief camp at Moirang College today. More than 7,000 displaced people from Churchandpur are staying in and around the relief camps there. They have requested to be settled temporarily at Sericulture Office Kwakta and other nearby areas of Moirang College. They visited these places to see the compound for their temporary settlement till they can resettle at their original places. The request has been forwarded to the government for which work will be initiated very soon for families to live there privately for some time. All the legislators together handed over 2 lakh rupees to the relief camp at Moirang. They also visited another government office at Laimaram which can also be used for families to stay there temporarily till their resettlement in their original places. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma on Monday disclosed that the controversial Armed Forces Special Powers Act (AFSPA) was likely to be lifted completely from the state by November end, as the law and order situation in the state has improved considerably. Sarma, who was speaking at the first Commandant's Conference at the Lal Lachit Barphukan Police Academy, said we are aiming at withdrawing AFSPA completely from Assam by the November end of 2023. He further said that retired army personnel will be appointed as additional superintendents of police to impart training to the police force in Assam. This will facilitate replacement of central police with Assam police battalions, he added. Sarma also said that the attention will be given to ensure that the personnel belonging to different battalions are not used for any purpose other than those exclusively connected to bona fide policing. Adequate steps will be taken to empower the Assam police battalions so that they can deal with law and order in the state. They will also be reoriented to control the mob without using lethal weapons or using them to minimum extent possible, the Chief Minister said. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said that bilateral relationships between India and Australia is being nourished by the fast-growing Indian diaspora, which serving as a living bridge between the two nations. In an interview with newspaper, the Australian PM Modi said that the people-to-people contact is the strong pillar of the partnership between the two countries. The Prime Minister said he wants to take India's relationship with Australia to the next level. PM Modi denied that the bilateral relations would be harmed by India's refusal to criticize Russia as Australia has been high critical of the country over its war with Ukraine. PM Modi said an advantage of being good friends is that they can discuss freely and appreciate each other's viewpoint. The Prime Minister said Australia understands India's position and it does not impact the bilateral relationship. He hoped his visit will allow both countries to identify new areas of cooperation, ranging from new technology, clean energy, critical minerals, building resilient supply chains to movement of skilled professionals, among others. The Prime Minister said since his last visit, the bilateral relationship has been fundamentally transformed by annual summits, an economic cooperation and trade agreement, and the elevation of relations to a comprehensive strategic partnership. He said India and Australia have progressed significantly in the areas of defense, security, investment, education, water, climate change, and renewable energy, sports, science, health, culture, among others. It's time for a short break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Babina Diagnostics Manipurda ihan hanba oina ingsok lisingamaga chamapal marifuhumdoida linkhatki. Masina awang nongpok Bharata yamna pak chawna miyoi bagi ana layeng da darkar lakpa makhal kayagi changyeng sing pangthoi. Mayamdugi marakta amatang pallabada radiological investigation su mai pakna pangthokli. Wana honajaba miyoi bagi sebani khana angamba thakta laibak thiraba ana ayek nanglaba kayagi mating pangjaba si sakhang biduna awang nongpokta ihan hanba oina NABL gi accreditation pibirakhi. Miyam gi pothafam ngainafam testofam report lawfam gi awaba du kokhanduna changfam hangfam pothafam gari parking cafeteria yauna marang kaina leizaraba unit ama oina miyam gi seba tawjari. Unit asida thamjariba matamgi darkar oirakpa equipment singdi 1.5 Tesla MRI, 128 slice CT scanner, mammography, DEXA scanner, digital X-ray, luinana, hematology, clinical chemistry, amadi, clinical pathology, immunology, microbiology, molecular biology, amasung immunohistochemistry studies ki masing yamlaba automated analyzers.
Welcome you all to UNACO School Channel Imphal East, an exclusive co-educational residential school located on a sprawling 50 acres campus just 24 km away from Imphal city. The school will be affiliated to CBSE New Delhi. Academic session will begin on 1st April 2023 for classes 4 to 8. Registration commencement open for 2023 and 24 session.
Welcome back. You're watching ELITETV English News. Former Congress Chief Rahul Gandhi travelled by truck at night in Haryana to speak to drivers about their issues, a video of which has surfaced online. Tweeting pictures from Rahul's interaction with drivers, Congress's Supriya Srinath tweeted, Rahul Gandhi is a different person. He is committed to bridging the widening gap between the general public and the government in this country. Speaking about the incidents of violence in Manipur, Rajya Sabha MP Kapil Sibal on Tuesday said that coronavirus only affects the human body, but communal virus affects the political body. Taking to Twitter, the senior lawyer wrote, Manipur burning again. If it spreads, the consequences are unimaginable. If its political dividends are temporary, its scars are permanent. The banks across the country will start accepting 2,000 rupee notes for exchange from today. In a circular issued yesterday, the Reserve Bank of India has directed banks to maintain data on a daily basis on the amount of 2,000 rupee notes exchanged and the amount that has been deposited into accounts. The RBI said that the facility of exchange of 2,000 rupee bank notes across the counter shall be provided to public in the usual manner. Earlier, RBI had announced to withdraw the 2,000 rupee notes from circulation on 19th May. 2,000 rupee notes were issued in 2016 after the central government announced the demonetization of old 500 rupee and 1,000 rupee currency notes. Around 200 crore rupees was spent on salaries, allowances and facilities for Rajya Sabha MPs over the last 2 years, with around 63 crore rupees spent on their travel alone. According to an RTI reply in 2021-22, in the aftermath of the coronavirus pandemic, the Exchequer spent about 97 crore on Rajya Sabha members. The amount includes 28.5 crore rupees on domestic travel and 1.28 crore rupees on international travel. Salaries amounted to 57.6 crore rupees, medical bills of 17 lakh rupees and office expenses of 7.5 crore rupees. It also spent 1.2 crore rupees on information technology assistance to the MPs. In the 2021-23 rupees 100 crore was spent in total, which included 33 crore rupees in domestic and foreign travel expenses, according to the reply by Rajya Sabha Secretariat to a query filed under the Right to Information RTI Act by Madhya Pradesh-based Chandar Shekhar Gaur. The Rajya Sabha Secretariat has said that during 2022-23, 58.5 crore rupees was spent on the salaries of members, while 30.9 crore rupees on domestic travel and 2.6 crore rupees on foreign travel. Other expenses include medical treatment, 65 lakh rupees, 7 crore rupees in office expenses and 1.5 crore rupees on IT services. The Secretariat said that the expenditure incurred on former MPs of Rajya Sabha under account head domestic travel expenses was 1.7 crore rupees in 2021-22 and 70 lakh rupees for 2022-23. According to records, in 2021, Rajya Sabha's productivity rate was 43% in the winter session, 29% in the monsoon session, and 90% in the budget session. The following year, its productivity was 94% during the winter session, 42% during the monsoon session, and 90% during the budget session. This year, so far, during the budget session, its productivity reached a low of 24%. Six people were killed and 10 were injured when a bus collided with a truck in Maharashtra's Buldana district, police said on Tuesday. Reports claim that accident happened on the Pune-Nagpur highway when the bus, which was going to Mahekar, crashed with the speeding truck coming from the opposite direction. The injured have been shifted to a hospital. India recorded 473 new coronavirus infections, while the active cases dipped to 7,623, according to Union Health Ministry data updated on Monday. The death toll has increased to 5,31,839 with 7 deaths, which include 1 fatality reconciled by Kerala. The COVID case tally was recorded at 4.49 crore. The active cases now comprise 0.02% of the total infections, and the national COVID-19 recovery rate has been recorded at 98.80%, the ministry said. The number of people who have recuperated from the disease surged to 4,44,47,472, while the case fatality rate was recorded at 1.18%. The Border Security Force, BSF, has intercepted a drone loaded with around 2 kilograms of drugs in the Amritsar district of Punjab along the international border with Pakistan. Following the nefarious attempt of Pakistan, the BSF troops shot down the drone around 9 p.m. on Monday, May 22nd night near Bhaini Rajputana village in Amritsar district, according to an official statement. This is the 5th reported interception of a drone vehicle along the Punjab border since May 19th. Amid persistent concern over drugs, money, weapons and explosives being pushed from across the Indo-Pak border from Pakistan into Indian territory over drones, at least 22 drones were captured by the BSF in the year 2022. The BSF is involved in safeguarding the 553-kilometer long Indo-Pakistan international border of Punjab. In a first of its kind, a sports science workshop in line with Vision 2047 was conducted for Indian professional match officials in Mumbai on Monday, May 22, 2023. The workshop was held under the guidance of sports science expert Dr. Sandeep Kumar of the All India Football Federation. Dr. Kumar discussed various topics that would aid in enhancing physical fitness and improving short dynamic sprints. Other topics like strength and conditioning, recovery protocols, diet and nutrition, body composition, specific training plans, metabolism, circadian rhythm and supplements were also dealt with elaborately by him. The match officials are currently in Mumbai to officiate in the Next Gen Cup. The development squads of 3 English Premier League clubs, 4 Indian clubs and 1 South African club are competing in the tournament. The chief refereeing officer of the AIFF, Trevor Kettle, said, "I would like to pass on my sincere gratitude for the support Dr. Sandeep provided to professional match officials with their introduction to the various sports science topics. This enhanced the match officials' imagination and desire to drive their own personal performance forward. I've personally witnessed the benefits of sports science during my refereeing career, especially for development of increasing performance, longevity and injury prevention. I congratulate Dr. Sandeep for the great job he did. A brawl broke out between members of the Kurdistan Democratic Party KDP and the Patriotic Union of Kurdistan PUK in the Kurdish parliament on Monday in a dispute over the reactivation of the Electoral Commission. According to reports, the KDP had proposed reactivating the Electoral Commission after an impasse on electoral laws in the semi-autonomous Iraqi region saw elections delayed. For ELITETV News Channel, contact the email address info@elitv.in or 9402890982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow us on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. And before we wind up for the day, let's look at the top headlines once again. UPSC releases final result 2023 today for successful candidates from Manipur. MPCC questions silence of Central and Manipur government on Manipur violence. And curfew relaxed in Imphal for 10 hours. That's all we have for today. Thank you for watching ELITETV English News. Take care and stay safe.